Konnichiwa, minasan. I figured I was just going to go ahead and redo the first Japanese lesson I wrote, which is very short. It didn't really go very far, but that's okay. Kind of just want to start out slow. And I figured I would do it in video because, well, why not? It might be easier just to hear it said and explained than see the way I try and write it out, because the pronunciation makes sense to me, but that doesn't mean it makes sense to everyone. So we're going to start with the vowels and how they're pronounced in Japanese with A, E, I, O, U, which would be A, E, I, O, U, although I learned them in a different order. So I actually learned A, I, U, E, O. So it's actually kind of difficult for me to remember them in the A, E, I, O, U order a little bit, only because it's weird. So right after I did the vowels, A, E is I, O is O, and U for you, I went on and told you how to ask for a cup of coffee. It's just a simple, basic cup of coffee. It's the first phrase I taught myself in Japanese millions of years ago when I was 12, and I picked up a little Japanese thing. And that is kohi o onegai shimasu. So it's kohi o onegai shimasu. And I did go on and say that some people actually say the mas, which is M-A-S-U, as masu, but a lot of the times that U at the end is kind of dropped and not really said, and I listen to Japanese music and watch videos and shows, so some say it sometimes, but mostly it's dropped off of mas and des, which is D-E-S-U, so I tend to just naturally drop it off myself. From there, I went on to ask if you guys remember how to say excuse me, good morning in Japanese, and actually part of that is the name of my blog, Ohayo Okasan, which is good morning mother or good morning mom. And how you say good morning is Ohayo gozaimasu, which is a more polite way, or you can just say Ohayo or Oha, because I posted that video, remember, Oha, yeah. It's silly. And then I also went on and shared with you how to ask somebody if they're doing well, which is O genki desu ka? And remember that ka makes a phrase a question. So O genki desu ka is how are you, or how are you doing? And if you're doing well, you're doing okay, you can just answer genki desu, or genki desu if you want to actually pronounce the u at the end. And that was pretty much the entire length of the first little lesson post I wrote back in April. My plan is to make another video of the second post I've done, and then from there I'm actually going to make up little lesson plans based on my first year Japanese homework that I still have from back when I was in high school and took first year Japanese 1,050,000 years ago. Well, that's what it feels like anyway. Anyway, so I hope everyone is having a great week. Don't mind. Yeah. It's been a long week. I will see you all later. Or mata sugi ne, which is see you soon. Bye bye. Mata.